So this is a Tandy Electronic TV Scoreboard. From the mid to late 70s. This, I think, is actually a fairly early one. These things started in 1976. Sold purely through Radio Shack or Tandy here in Australia. They were essentially a Pong game. They were based on the General Instruments AY3 8500 chip, which a lot of these Pong games were. This one actually had the benefit of a light gun for a few extra games, and the thing split into for two players, left player and right player. So let's open the box and see what we have. So let's open it up and have a look. We have the light gun, which looks like an old Colt. It plugs into with this 5-pin DIN plug, plugs into the top of the actual unit. Unfortunately, I don't have a CRT, so I'm not going to be able to really show you much about that, because obviously light guns don't work on LCD televisions anymore. Next we have the instructions, manufactured for Tandy Corporation, are actually made in Hong Kong. There we go on the back. I won't bore you too much with this. How to connect AC power, what the various buttons do, how to put batteries in, how to play the games, how to use the light gun, so forth and so forth. Right. And, of course, the actual unit itself. So, as I said, this actually breaks into for player 2. We've got the controller for the main player 1. You select your game up here from the various different games, being all Pong related. They're all fairly the same: tennis, football, squash. Power, reset the game. Serve for games that require serving. Fast and slow for the ball speed, so basically easy and hard. Bat size, easy and hard. Slice and manual serve or auto serve. So when you put it in auto, this thing doesn't do anything anymore. So that's what it looks like on the outside, and of course you've got player 2 here and a really long RF cord. Now let's have a look inside. If I can get it to come apart again. Dun, 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 dun. And here we go. Inside we've got the RF modulator, obviously, to send the RF signal out. We've got the General Instruments chip, the dial, obviously, and all the various circuits, switches and stuff soldered to the other side, which I think is on a separate board. It is. There's a separate board under there. I'm not going to pull it apart that much, and there's obviously a very old school paper-covered ribbon cable there that connects the two, and then of course various capacitors and so forth for the power, and a adjustment dial of some description. So that's what it looks like inside. The sound actually comes from the unit, it doesn't get piped out via the RF. So that's what it looks like inside. You've got battery compartment obviously on the back there. It takes 6 AA batteries. And that is it. Okay, let's see how it looks on the screen. Right, here it is on my LCD television. So the tuner is rubbish and so is the picture, but this is called Target. Now I haven't actually worked out what you're meant to do. If I go reset, and it does nothing. I go to Skeet and go serve. These are pretty much the same. I don't know what I'm actually doing here, it just does things. Right, this is Pong. It's called tennis, but it's Pong with a line down the middle of it. Alright, I am terrible at Pong, I always have been. If I go serve, now I'm player 2, which I'm playing left-handed, which makes it even worse. Ah, I hit it. Ah. This is me playing on my own, by the way. So that's tennis. Football is, that's player 1, that's player 2. And if I go serve, see, hey, see, there you go. Anyway, that's football, which I believe they mean soccer. Sorry for everyone in the UK. Squash is tennis against a wall, because that's what squash is. I go serve. Oh, I'm guessing that was meant to be for the other player. Alright, serve. There we go. There we go. Now it's your turn. See, I'm terrible. Try and play left-handed. And then you've got practice. This is the one I can't actually play. If I go serve, look at that. Large bat, slow ball, and I can actually play it. And that is the Tandy Electronic TV Scoreboard. So that's gaming from 42 years ago. A pretty simple little device, but you can imagine in front of the television, a couple of kids, they would have had a blast with this. So let me know down in the comments if you had one of these or something similar, or one of the other many Pong games that were available during the 1970s. And thank you for watching.